Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. First things first, before I get into being depressing, this weekend, I'm just going to pull up the information here so I don't get anything wrong. This weekend is a charity stream brought to you by Community Project. It's a thing run by Wonderful Ones, and we are going to be streaming Pokemon games for Child's Play charity. The marathon is going to be April 3rd through 5th, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will put a link to the tweets and the account in the description. There's a link on Twitter there. There's a link to the Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/communityproject. Is going to be a bunch of people. Let's see. Let me just pull up the doc itself so that I just tell you straight out. Wonderful Ones, Midnight Beyond, myself, Super Baby Mario, Cuddle of Death, Mayo Hello, Night Kiwi, Tony Tones, Sickabee, and Legoseed. I always get that wrong, Dovey. It's been how many years and I get that wrong? And Secret Fury. And I think that's it. But yeah, so we're going to be playing the likes of Pokemon Stadium, Shield. I'm doing a Pokemon Emerald randomizer. I've played it before and it's amazing. Pokemon Black version Hell randomizer. Pokemon Crystal Youngster Joey Challenge. Pokemon White 2 or the trading card game. Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Coliseum. Gale of Darkness. We're doing all the SNES and GameCube stuff. Soul Silver. Pokemon Showdown. Pokemon Snap. Lillian's also gonna be there. Awesome. So yeah, all sorts of fun people. So yeah, tune in. It starts Friday at 8 a.m. and goes until 2 a.m. each day. So it's 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday it's 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. So yeah, I'm going to be streaming personally 12 to 2 on Friday and 2 to 4 on Sunday. So yeah, look forward to that. We hope to see you there. And even if you don't have something to donate, it's fine. It's just, it's going to be a nice, distraction. So yeah, fun times there. So now that we got that out of the way, let's plays and things. So over the past week, Mother 3 finished. So if you want to watch that Let's Play in its entirety now, it's up on my channel. I'm very proud of how it came out, and I'm glad that I was able to finish it in time with the end of March. I talked about this last week, but this coming week, April 2nd, is my Let's Play anniversary. Usually I like to start a new Let's Play on April 2nd, or at least put up the trailer or something for it. Since the main Let's Play isn't coming out until the 10th, because it's Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm not going to actually be able to start uploading it till probably the 20th, I'm either just going to put up VODs in the meantime or have a short series. I haven't decided yet because I don't have access to most of my video games right now. As you can see with my room and maybe here with the echo, it's empty. We're not moving, unfortunately. It's just Moving Simulator 2020. That's what I'm calling it. So yeah, all of my video games are currently packed away. So all I have access to is my microphone, my controller. I guess I have the PS4 and the Switch back there. So anything that's downloaded on those, and Steam, and I guess ROMs. But we'll see. I'll try to find something to fill the time, but I don't have access to my wider range of things or 3DS capture or any of that. So fun times. We'll talk about that all in a hot minute. But yeah, so my Let's Playing anniversary is this week. Also, I need to think of something for Wednesday's video. And I haven't decided that yet, which is bad because I usually try to think of that in advance, but I'll probably record that at the last second like usual. Other important things. So yeah, again, before we talk about the room, Patreon. I've decided to pause my Patreon for the month of April. What this means is that come April 1st, all of the patrons there, you will not be charged for the month. Payments will continue May 1st. We're not doing any rewards for April, and it's going to be on hold for a month. The reason why I did that, and I don't do it lightly, because I enjoy doing the projects for you, everybody, is that March was really awful. There was a lot of things that happened in March, and because of that, like a lot of personal things, not just the coronavirus, and because of that, I did one commission, and that's it. I didn't do any other art of note except for maybe the beginning of the month. I think I got the on picture done. I don't know, the beginning of March, it feels like it was a year ago already. But I do most of my work for Patreon in the last 2 or 3 weeks of the month. So those last 2 or 3 weeks were amazingly horrible. And yeah, I didn't do anything except for Mother 3. I just wanted to make sure that at least got finished. But no art, no personal art either. Just nothing except for the one thing that I did. So, yeah, so I need to finish March's projects, and I'm not going to charge my patrons. I have this one strand of hair sticking out. It's driving me nuts. I'm not going to charge my patrons for April when I still have outstanding work for March. And if it was one thing and I could get it done within the first few days, that's one thing. But 75% of the work is not done, and it's not fair to you, and it's not morally or ethically correct on my part to take money when I haven't even given you the rewards for that. So I'm going to be using April to finish up March's work. Another reason why, aside from the fact that I just didn't get anything done this month, is because April is going to have 2 big things, and I feel like I talked about this, but Passover, which starts the night of the 8th, and we have to get a whole bunch of stuff done. Before that, we have to clean the house, which is going to be a nightmare. We have to clean up the house and change our food around, and Passover normally just upends everything, and that's with all the upheavals that are going on already. It's been a fun time. So that's going to have to get done in the next couple of weeks. So I'm probably not going to have a lot of time or energy to do drawing then. Then Passover itself is 8 days. In the middle of that, I'm not even going to have access to my room or the house during one of those days. And then afterwards is when Final Fantasy VII starts, and I don't want to do both things halfway. So yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm going to be doing the project slowly. I'm going to make sure that everything gets the time that it deserves, and I'm not going to be bunching another 4 projects on top of the 3 that I haven't done already, in addition to everything else that I'm doing. So otherwise, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. I may have already had one last week. I'm not sure, because I'm still in the middle of it. But, yeah. It's been a fun week. I'm just gonna calm my blood pressure for a second. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that no Patreon for this month. We're going to focus on finishing last month. So I apologize to all my patrons, but again, use the money towards essential supplies. This is a good month to do it, because everybody is self-quarantining at this point. I know New Jersey is on actual stay-at-home orders. A lot of you are not in states that need that yet, but things in New Jersey aren't great. But yeah, so there was a Nintendo Direct. We'll talk about that and Animal Crossing and stuff at the end there. The other main thing that's going on with me, I'm not going to end off on a bad note, so I'm putting this in the middle of the update. So I talked about this last week, but we had to take all of the contents of our bedrooms, pack them into bags. You can kind of see a bag over there that I brought back into my room because there was no space in the house to put it. We had to take all the stuff from our rooms, pack it into sealed plastic bags, shove them into the living room and downstairs, anywhere where that wasn't being treated, and then have a guy come in and spray our rooms down and make them smell like rubbing alcohol for 2 days, like really heavy smell of rubbing alcohol for 2 days, and hopefully kill a whole load of bugs. So that's fun. So that was on Wednesday. We had a single week to do that. We had a week between him saying, yeah, you got to pack your rooms up, and him coming on Wednesday. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, 5.5 days. And I worked myself to physical and mental exhaustion. We all did. All of my stuff is now in bags. I won't have access to it till May, probably. He's coming again in the middle of Passover, because the next available time would be 2 weeks, but that would be 2 weeks from the treatment, which would be the night of Passover, which we can't be out of the house for. We need to actually prepare, so we had to put it next week into Passover. So that's the 13th. Monday the 13th he's going to be here, so that's not fun. And then possibly 2 or 3 weeks after that. So until then, and until we're sure, there was nothing wrong with my room. We're just going to put that out there. But since my room shares a wall with the affected room, we had to do everything. We're just doing everything, everyone's rooms as a precaution. But yeah, there was nothing actually wrong with my room. But we had to nuke this thing. So, yeah, fun times. So yeah, as a result, I had to pack my entire life away. The walls are all empty now. I took down all of the art from my cabinets. I put up like a few pieces because I was getting actually depressed and sick from seeing the walls. I still I walk into my room and I just see all the bare walls because I had everything covered. If you've seen my room where I've shown you like bits and pieces, like wall to ceiling posters and art and things. So now it's all bare, and every time I walk into my room now, I'm just like, it's really depressing. As a lot of people are out there probably saying, Dovey, you shouldn't be so materialistic. It's just stuff, Dovey. And you know what? It is just stuff. But also, I suffered for 6 years with cancer. And, 4.5 of those, which were actual, suffering, super suffering. And during that time, I didn't have any personal strength, and I had to live through the posters. So over the years, the room became an extension of myself because I couldn't go anywhere. I wasn't in college. I didn't have a job. I wasn't like you people that were able to do stuff. So I infused the room with my personality. So having over the course of a week to take that all down and stuff it into bags and essentially not even put it into boxes and say, yeah, we're moving, we'll reassemble this. No, just put my life into bags and have to look at that every time I leave my room, just a big pile of stuff from all our rooms. I'm not even living here anymore. I don't want to go into, I'm not going to go into how I actually feel about it because it's really heavy. But suffice to say, I'm having a very difficult time personally, and I don't want to say how it really feels. But yeah, the only one thing that I kept up, that I put back up was the goose painting poster, because we talked about how how that poster affects me. So like that's been my shining light. Also, Nagito did go in a bag, but I took him out because it was mushing his hair up, so he's over there. But yeah, so my room is empty. All the closets are empty. The bookcases are empty. I don't have access to anything. It's all empty and gone under the bed, and everything is just away. Luckily, I didn't have to put my PC away. Otherwise, I would have gone crazy. Also, that lamp is there now. This thing. This used to be over here. It was a holder for all my lanyards and stuff, but those had to go in bags. But yeah, it's very difficult for me to process that in such a quick time frame, and especially like, again, if we were moving and if it was like, something like that, like, okay, like, I was kind of apprehensive about packing my life away, but like then we would put it somewhere else and then unpack it. There was a promise of doing that, but like doing that now hurts. Also, because we're in the middle of the coronavirus quarantine and I have to be in my room, I can't go anywhere. I have to live with this around me now, at all times, and it sucks. It really sucks. Let's see. Anyway, I'm not gonna continue to. I know at this point a bunch of people are just shaking their heads and saying, "Oh my God, Dovey, stop talking about this." I understand. I understand that this is me being first world problem-y, but I have actual depressive and anxiety disorders. Also, I can't even go to my therapist now because the office is closed. I was really looking forward to that actually this time. But yeah, I have depressive anxiety disorders, and having to disassemble my physical life is not good for my mental condition when I'm trapped in my room once again. The last time I was trapped in my room because of this was when I had cancer and I couldn't go out because getting sick would kill me. Now, I don't have cancer, and going out could get me sick and kill me. I still have immune problems. I'm one of those people that's in the danger category. There's a lot of people that can still go out and have jobs, and I haven't even gone out shopping because I can't risk it. We have to send my dad out every time, which is driving, it's scaring the hell out of me because he's been going out doing all the shopping for everyone, because he and my younger brother, just got his license. He's not really that into driving, but he's the only one in the house that isn't at risk for dying, as opposed to just getting really sick, or he has less of a risk. But he has a risk also because he has breathing problems, but he's the only one that hasn't had immunity problems. So I can't even go out and pretend that I'm contributing at this point. Anyway, Animal Crossing. I've been having a lot of fun with Animal Crossing. I've made designs for Steven. I'm not going to put it up here. You can look at my Twitter. Once I get the ability to do the QR codes, I'll upload them to Twitter as the QR codes. But I've did a design for Steven's Thunderdome shirt. I did a design for Nagito's coat. I did a design for Captain Ilima's sweater from Pokemon Sun and Moon, because Captain Ilima is the best. Let's see. I'm up to the point of the game where the tutorial is officially over. It takes a week. Until I don't want to go into spoilers too much, but I've unlocked the ability to I've unlocked hourly music, which isn't something that comes at the beginning, but I understand why now. And I have the ability to actually develop my island a bit more today. So I'm really happy. And I'm having a great time with the game in general. I haven't really been out to visit friends. I only went out to one person so far. And it was nice. I don't know what multiplayer stuff there is. It doesn't seem like there really is, like there was, with the island tours in the last game. But it's the game is I do everything I need to do for the day. I dig up all the fossils, and I collect, a bunch of fish, and I, do Nook Mile stuff, and I say, okay, I'm done. And then a half an hour later, I pick up the game and go fishing again. So, like, it's that feeling again. That, like, okay, I'm finished. Just kidding. And it's really nice, and it's calm, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I'm very happy that it came along at this time. It's been like one of the only things keeping me together. Like, I was working myself to the bone, just dragging all that, like hundreds of pounds of books and magazines that I have in my room, out into either downstairs or out into the living room, breaking my back over it because I have back problems, if you didn't know. And just getting exhausted and having to sit down, picking up my Switch, playing Animal Crossing for 30 minutes, getting refreshed from that, and going on with the rest of the work. It was so nice. But yeah, I really enjoyed going around as Nagito, and now I'm going around as Elima, and I'm going to be working on more of the designs in the game. It's going to be good. It's going to be really fun. People are getting really creative, and it's fun to see. Now, let's see. I need to just get my breathing a little back. Anything cool going on? I'm gonna have to make a Sephiroth jacket also. Okay. One thing that I got this week was stuff I ordered from my friend Holy Hand Grenade, from her store, which I think I've linked in the past, and I've shown off a bunch of stuff from it, but she couldn't, like, all of the conventions that she does were canceled, so she put some of the stuff that she made for it up early, and I took the opportunity to order a whole bunch of stuff I really wanted, including it's like these like charms. So I got like a Sephiroth that's like two-sided. Each side is different. I really like also just like the metal part here. I'm just gonna, you can hear the badges. Just gonna defocus myself and try to get more focus on these. Yeah, they're very shiny. But yeah, a little cloud here with like a gold thing, but I really like this. And I have nowhere to hang these up. I actually am keeping them in this tube over here because I got these after my room had to be packed away, so I can't do anything with them. But I got badges from Smash Bros, Hollow Knight, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. So we have Petra here, and Coral from Hollow Knight because I like him, and of course Bernie, cute little Bernadetta. The Knight from Hollow Knight. I don't have it here, but I also got one for the Grub, which I gave to my brother. Shamir from Fire Emblem. Bayonetta from Smash Bros. Catherine from Fire Emblem. Can't get Catherine without Shamir. Dorothea. Wolf. And Rosalina. So yeah, all those things. So in addition to those, I also bought a bunch of posters that I can't put up right now. Actually, only one of them is going up anyway, because the other two I don't think are gonna I don't think they're gonna do well in my room. But the first one was this Sephiroth poster. But you thought you'd seen the last of me. Let's see if I can get this in focus. There we go. But yeah, I really love how it came out. I'm one of her patrons, so I get to see like all of the process, like work for stuff, and I was like I need this. But yeah, that's Sephiroth. And look at the hair. It's so cool. But yeah, there's that. There is one of Cloud in a dress. Because of course. It's three things that I like. It's Cloud in a dress, Nagito, and Midna. Well, not three things. Also Mari. Also Chiaki. Also Sidon. So if you want to like anything within that category of things, send me. And the last one was, this is going up on my wall. The last one is this Animal Crossing poster that she made, which is awesome. I mean, look at that. It's so nice. All the little detail. And the characters. It's so cute. So yeah, fun times there. I also got another thing, which was like a Phoenix Wright poster, but I sent that off elsewhere. So I don't have it. But yeah, good times there. Come on. Gotta fit this back into the tube. Unfortunately, it does have to be packed away again. Yeah. So we're not going to be able to hang this up for a couple of months, or a month or something, month and a half. But I have it. So yeah, there was that. So that was really cool. Something that I found, which I kept out while I was cleaning everything, because I touched parts of my room that I haven't touched in over a decade. One of them was these Pokemon coins. They're like promotional coins from Ruby and Sapphire's launch, and they're like hologram coins. Does anybody out there have these? There's one, they're like little, cute little holograms. There's one for Kyogre and one for Groudon. They're very cool. I was like, wow, I forgot this existed. But yeah, cool stuff. Anything else interesting happened this past week? Excuse me. I spent most of my time just playing Animal Crossing. Exit the Gungeon. Did I talk about that? That was a fun game. I don't remember if that was this week or the last week. Everything's been a blur, honestly. Been having a lot of fun with Animal Crossing. I don't know if I told you that yet. And yeah, I guess that's about it, except for the Nintendo Direct Mini. Yeah, so if you haven't watched the Direct Mini and you want to avoid that, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Remember the charity stream. It's coming out. It's coming this week. Camera, you alright? But yeah, Nintendo Direct Mini. It says it was mini, but it wasn't. So yeah, they announced a bunch of stuff. First of all, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is coming out March 29th, and it's going to have an epilogue DLC, which I'm really excited for. Also, it looks amazing, and it's going to have a special edition, which isn't on sale yet. So yay. Also, Switch is getting the BioShock collection, which I'm really excited for, because my brother said he'd actually play BioShock if it was on the Switch. Also, May 29th, along with Borderlands and XCOM 2, Ultimate Alliance is getting a DLC. Shinsekai Into the Depths is a game that came out on the day of the thing, and that was... it looked interesting. There was a diving suit, and you can do stuff. I don't know. Animal Crossing is getting an update. I see a lot of people complaining, like, oh man, they cut this character out of Animal Crossing, completely forgetting the fact that they said that all of the events would be downloaded into the game as they happened. Like, we're getting a zipper event from April 1st through 12th or something. To collect eggs and craft stuff. It's kind of like in Pocket Camp, just with less pay-to-play mechanics. Yeah, I understand, and I'm kind of okay with them patching in the events, because it's a really good way to get people to stop time traveling and just ruining the game for themselves. Also, it means that they can add whatever they want whenever it comes up. So, like, I don't know. But, like, they showed off, like, Leaf and Zipper and, like, a bunch of stuff that people were like, oh, they took it out of the game. So it looks like they have more long-term plans for the game. And I understand how that, by making the events patched in, it could put a damper on some people's play experience, especially if they have series or whatever that are time sensitive, or they want in the future to do things, and the support stops. But I'm okay with the idea of them continually adding to the game. But that's just me. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I wasn't upset by all of the lack of things, because I remembered that they said that they'd be adding stuff over time. There's a game called Good Job, which seems like you destroy your father's company. It looks very fun. I think that's out today also, or out last week also. Catherine Full Body, it's coming out in July. And that is... it's got a whole bunch of stuff in it, a whole bunch of new stuff, and I don't know, it's Atlas. It gives me hope that maybe we'll get Persona of some sort one day. There's a Ring Fit update with a rhythm game mode with like Mario, Splatoon, and Zelda music, so that's kind of cool. A game called King's Bounty 2, Smash DLC 6, like the 6th paid DLC character is going to be an ARMS character, which is not going to be Twintel, probably. They haven't said who it is yet. It's not going to be Twintel, but I can still hope. Also, since we had what's his face as a costume and I think an assist fighter, the main ARMS guy, it gives me hope that Isaac Golden's son will get his day. Maybe Paper Mario, who knows? I know Paper Mario has no representation at all in the game, but except for like a sticker or a spirit maybe, but Bravely Default 2 got a demo and people are enjoying that. Tabletop games or Clubhouse games is coming out, and it has 51 games on it. Amongst them is like a bunch of stuff that was like We Play stuff, like with the tanks and I don't know, just like tabletop games. So that looks really cool. Ninjala, which is kind of like Melee Splatoon, at least in the style, like the looking style. They talked about Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is coming out. Panzer Dragoon Remaster came out. They talked about Trials of Mana. And then they talked about the Sword and Shield expansion, which just like stuff about the legendary Pokemon there, and the Gigantamaxes for the starters, more customization for things. So it looked really interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This week, since I don't have to pack my room away anymore, since that's all done, I'm gonna try to spend some more time with art. Persona releases on Tuesday, and I really want to finish up the Joker drawing before then. I think I can. It's been kind of slow going because I'm a little out of practice, and I have a very high, like I'm very close to my stress limit. So like if I start getting into the drawing, and it's difficult getting the folds and everything of the painting, then I just have to stop for like half a day. So it's been very slow going, but I got past the hair, which is annoying. His hair is horrifying, and I hate it. is I'm on the code now, and hopefully I'll get that done, and then the project will be over once I put everyone together in their poster. And yeah, I look forward to that. It's gonna be great. And then I'll work on Let's Play stuff, I guess. Trails in the Sky is continuing, by the way. I didn't forget about that. And yeah, stay tuned for more stuff. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for putting up with my whining and or lack of response to things online. I've actually, like, you know, there's me, like, having anxiety, and there's me actually having, like, a mental break. And last week was not anxiety. Last week was actually me, like, having a mental break. So I didn't do much. But things will get better. Things will get better. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for Community Project. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.